All right, turn now. The NFL draft in full swing. Hundreds of young men's lives will change forever tonight as their dreams become reality.
This weekend, the Colts' 6th-round pick will be announced somewhere special, Muncie. And the reason may surprise you. News 8's Eric Feldman has the story.
A gloomy Thursday hung over Muncie, Indiana, city of 70,000, as the rain fell all afternoon. So let's take you back in time and shine a light on 100 years ago. Muncie, Indiana, city of 40,000, a manufacturer's town. Here's a picture, 18 young men with names like kids from the neighborhood, Bud Hadley, Saul Bittner, and Chick Huey, and the Checkeye brothers.
His brother Joe Checkeye, or Toad.
What started as a neighborhood football team transformed into a role in the creation of a $15 billion sport.
They were the groundwork of the whole process.
September 17, 1920, a meeting in Canton, Ohio changed history. 11 teams met and signed up to create the American Professional Football Association. Teams from Chicago to Dayton, from Decatur to Canton, and yes, Muncie. The neighborhood team, called the Congersville Flyers, became the Muncie Flyers, born into a league that 2 years later would be renamed the NFL.
Trouble is, the big teams never ended up here, so we've just got the history.
Jim Wechter takes us into a house of history for the county. The Delaware County Historical Society has Muncie's first ballot box, old posters, old photos, an exhibit on Muncie's pro football team. For years, they've searched for photos, gear worn from that time, even newspaper clippings from the New York Times.
A lot of people didn't have a clue that this team existed.
There's a reason why the Muncie Flyers didn't last long or play very well. In 3 games over 2 seasons, they only lost, and then it was over. They left the league, and now there's not much left at all.
If it gets lost, and things like this are lost, and they need to be found and brought back to people's memory.
Pro Football Hall of Fame has a photo and a couple files on the team. In Muncie, everything they have is a copy. Wechter says they'll continue to search and ask questions about the Muncie Flyers, and he hopes someone has some hidden history about a winless yet pioneering, short-lived yet historic team.
That's a pretty cool story.
Yeah, so fun fact, where do you think that they played?
Oh, in Muncie? I already read your story, so I know.
I don't know.
I feel like I can't
the
guess.
Clues behind us. At the Muncie
The
Fieldhouse.
Fieldhouse.
That's where they actually played their games before it was obviously built, just
Right.
so on those grounds. So obviously, even more history on those grounds than
Right.
already exists. So as we mentioned, of course, the draft is going on right now. Sports is going to have the Colts' first-round pick whenever it happens. I know we're quite a bit away.
Probably, another 45 minutes or so away, I would assume. What happened to the Flyers after they left?
So they went back to amateur football.
Okay.
And that was that. I mean, only 2 of the 11 teams are still around today. The
Packers?
Chicago team, there are a couple teams. There was Chicago and I can't remember the second one off the top of my head.
Right.
Yeah, not too many still left.
All right.
Yeah,
That's incredible. Very cool story.
Yeah.
Pretty
Thanks,
wild.
Eric.
you got it.